Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, this guy, Dan Dokkan, I've seen him around for quite a while, right? This is a very long time player. I feel like he's had this Gogeta profile pick for a very long time as well. So he did a hot take thread here, so I figured we could go ahead and take a look and see what he's got to say. Again, I know that this is a long time player here, so definitely I'm interested in seeing, like, what some of these maybe, like, you know, again, longtime players are thinking, who I don't know, don't really get like a large microphone magnifying glass ability to say anything. So his power level, he's at almost 18 million. My power level has actually been kind of like steadily decreasing a little bit as I've been fixing my box, but you know, we'll see. So all right, well after dupes reversed was removed, right? Power level system right now is good, but not perfect. I do struggle to even call it good. I mean, again, I would just point to, you could go back to me and Gresh. Like, this stuff was announced. I remember we were streaming Dead by Daylight on 5-9 Gaming. You know, now this was almost 4 years ago, right? And, I mean, we were saying, like it's too much emphasis on max level links. There's so much to this game, right? Clearing stages, doing EZAs and all this. I just think there's too much emphasis on links. Any clear you do should count for the system. Yes, any clear. I think that this could make it a little bit more fun for, like, newer players or players who are looking to get all of the power level bonuses. I mean, they could adjust the amount of power level that you need, maybe make it a little bit higher if they would add that in as criteria, where you get points for any stage cleared. Because I know you see, like, oh, but there already is a stage cleared one. But that is only the first time you clear a stage, you get points. That's it. It's only for the first time you clear the stage. Before the Bandai live stream, I wanted to rant about it, but the thing that rank will give power level is a very good idea. Yeah, also from rank 999 to 2000. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the upcoming update. You know, the rank update, some of the power level changes. I'm looking forward to it, but more work needs to be done here for sure. Box space is needed for newer players, so they did do this. Recently, man, I mean... can I type in box space? Is this actually going to bring us, or is there 500 other videos will come in? Let's see. Box space. When was this? Yeah, here we go. Box space. Oh, look. Goma. There he is. Yeah, so 5 months ago. Damn, this has 40K. Okay. 5 months ago, what they did was we got 300 box space. It's because they increased the starting box space by an extra 300. That's what they did. So that's why, like, box space is not, like for a newer player coming in, like, they have an extra 300 compared to what we used to have. Newer players need to learn about the basics of the sorting in the game. My idea is until rank 999, there will be a limit. Not really too sure. Limit. Oh! Once you hit 999, there is no more box space. The reason they do that is probably for, like, server, like, data or cost or whatever, but that might just be capped that they... Man, dude, I could never regret being a JP Dokkan player, because I would not be where I am if I was a global player, right? Like, for years, like, if I grew because I was always on JP where the newest updates were happening. I was able to test the newest updates out as soon as they happened, test the new characters, summon on the newest exciting characters. Like, I couldn't have gotten to this point being a global player. But, like, man, I'm just looking in game. My box space is 3,940 is what I've got in terms of box space. So, like, this guy right here, Dan Dokkan, he's got more than me. It's because the global, the peel off trove type thing, they've never given us a lot of those on JP. It just sucks, because it's just, like, the power level system, like, it has basically become worthless. Like, I can't compete with global players because they just have, like, you know, like Goresh and Toonami have, like, over 1,000 more box space than me. Like, what? Like, I can't compete with that. It's stupid. It's dumb. But, I mean, that's life, right? As for units, Manga Gohan is the best unit for Festival. At this point, I've used them all, and I have done solo videos for all of them as well, even if they're not all out. Yeah, I mean, I would probably have to say Gohan is the best for Festival, with his orb changing, and, I mean, ease of stacking with doing the supers. And it's very easy to set it up to where his intro does not proc until halfway through the event. So, yeah, I mean, I agree. LR Youth Super Saiyan Trio is #1 in the game. Okay. I agree. Like, if Youth as a team is on par with, like, Omega's team or something like that, like, if it was that good, Trunks and Goten, they are, I think, #1. I mean, they could be kind of, like, blocked, I guess, so to say, by dodge canceling. But, like, this, truthfully, is the best character in the game. This, like, Trunks and Goten part. But in order for them to be #1, you're running the youth category team, and it's very easy to lose constantly running the youth category team. So, like, that's kind of the thing. So, like, they did this with Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, and with Golden Frieza and Gogeta, where they did make them very good. But as a kind of like of a consequence here, the team has not gotten as much like help as it's needed. I could see this character at 1. I wouldn't put them there myself quite yet, but I do need to use the youth team a little bit more. 17, 18, and LR girls for the worst Part 1 Dokkan Fest and Part 2 Gold Coin LR ever. Maybe. People really hate Ribrianne, so that doesn't shock me. And 17 and 18 were an uber stinker, yeah. That celebration was pretty ass, but I mean, that was prime 2023 Dokkan, which, you know, wasn't very good. No item run equals more power level. Part of the communication should be between the player and the devs. Devs should understand right now for ages no item runs are the challenge in Dokkan. Oh boy, people are not going to like this one. Dokkan should give more power level with the first clear with no items. Okay, I see what he's saying. Yeah, that's something they could do. So you get your power level for clearing the stage for the first time. And then there could be, like, you know, extra power level when you beat a stage with no items for the first time as well. Sure. I think all EZA stages should give power level. I think, again, as he said, any clear of any stage should give power level. I think every title you obtain should give you power level as well. They could really flesh out the power level system more and make it a lot more fun. Oh, yeah, there's me. We need more choose the next Dokkan Fest exclusive campaigns. More communication with the devs will make for a better and healthier community. They've been doing a good job of this. Dokkan lately, they have been communicating much more. We've got the JP Community Fest. We've got the Global Community Fest. They've been doing a lot of good stuff with this lately. What he's referring to is this right here. I ended up pulling this video up about 50 times. Hey, YouTube, can we tighten up here, please? But I've pulled this video up now 50 times recently. This is from August 21st, 2018. There was a campaign to vote on the next Dokkan Fest exclusive for Global. Global players were able to vote on it. Hit one. At Kale, 5 years later, got a Dokkan Fest. And Khalifa were still waiting on her Dokkan Fest. Global was also able to vote for the next LR. I don't have the image on hand, but if you give me 2 seconds, I could pull up the LR campaign voting image. Hold on. All right, guys, here's the image. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Blue Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Sword of Hope Trunks, Fusion Zamasu, Kid Buu, Metal Cooler Army, Golden Frieza, Beerus, Team Bardock, Ultimate Gohan, Roshi, Kid Goku, Kid Krillin, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, Cell Juniors, and Demon King Piccolo. Obviously, Vegito Blue won. What a shock. I mean, they could drop, an election like this nowadays, and, you put the shiny Fusion on there, that's going to be the winner, right? But another one of these would be fun. I think they should. look into doing one of these. I think it could be fun to do. Bring back raid bosses and chain battle. It is funny. Most of the really dedicated players did like chain battle, right? Like the most dedicated players to the game I've seen, most of them like chain battle. Most of the Japanese players I think did not like chain battle too much, but a lot in this community, like the most dedicated players you would see, like were chain battle lovers. Weekly raid boss to make the game feel more alive. That's a good idea. Yeah, I agree. Right? Like, so it's like, think about it. So this celebration right now, Goma could be a raid boss. Last celebration, Super Saiyan 4 Goku could have been a raid boss, right? The celebration before, I guess, like, you know, Broly could have been a raid boss. You know, before that, I guess it could have been maybe like Fat Boo or something like that could have been a raid boss, like, or maybe like base form Goku for the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks celebration. That could be like kind of a thing that they could do that I think could be fun. Make chain battle more free-to-play friendly. Chain battle that's one of the big misconceptions. Because it was really quite free-to-play friendly. Because you didn't have to summon for the characters. It's just, you could use friends' units, right? Like, chain battle, I didn't always get the best scores. I had really good units for chain battle, but I couldn't use my own units, right? You could use one of your own characters, and then you need 10 from friends, right? Dokkan needs guilds? Man, I feel like, dude, I wish I could, like, you know, phone a friend, get Goresh to talk about guilds for 2 seconds in Legends. I feel like guilds in Legends, maybe I'm dumb, have been mostly worthless. Like, every time they're talking about these, like, guild modes, they say it's terrible, they hate, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, guilds could be, you know, some fun stuff, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Guilds potentially could be us barking up the wrong tree. Potentially. Dokkan needs more mission-based events. More missions overall. Yeah, I mean, nothing is stopping them from doing some red zone missions every single celebration. Like, because, okay, you know what it was? They should change this. So, they used to do EX missions for, like, let me actually pull up my playlist for this. They used to do EX missions for random other content. Nowadays, they kind of got fat and lazy with it, and they just make it tied to the Seriously Serious event every single time. That's stupid. They could just put these missions, right, in the Seriously Serious event. And then do the EX missions to random other fights like they used to, right? Like, a celebration happened, and there's Goku and Frieza EX missions. You know, Red Zone Buhan, Red Zone Frieza, the Supreme Magnificent Battle UI Goku, the Cell Max event, right? Like, this was good. They were dropping it on kind of like random different stages and stuff. This was awesome. But now, lately, they just spam it on the Seriously Serious stages. That's all they do, right? So, not really the biggest fan of that. Category missions will make mid-difficulty level into a hard event. Yeah, if they do bad enough categories, that's true. New hard event doesn't have to be a one run and done. Yeah, because remember, it was Target Goku was a mission for Broly, and it was really quite easy. I don't think that Target Goku mission was difficult, like, at all, right? Zenny and Dokkan. Increase the limit. Dokkan should give an option to buy old Dokkan Awakening medals. Oh! Like the daily experience items from Baba. It'll help newer players who want to enjoy more things about the game, not just Awakenings. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah, just allow some players to buy, like, some of these medals so you don't have to grind it. Yeah, because look at this. Look. Dude, Iron Cane. Go get... Have we shown that to Iron Cane? Surely we have, right? Iron, you want the... He'll see this, and he'll say, I'm never doing that. Despite the fact that it would take him 2 seconds to do this. Like, it really... Because it's auto. Like, while he's... Like, he sits there, mouth agape, staring wide-eyed at Gekshin for 5 hours straight. He could get this done easily during that. And, like, you know, he'll have a meltdown. No, but then it's so hard to, like, press one button. I want to be immersed in Gekshin. I couldn't possibly, like, click my phone, like click a stage like in between matches. It's too hard to do. Like, you know, Iron Kane will go on his like ridiculous gaslighting rant. But I mean, you know, it's... Oh, anyway, I got sidetracked. But yeah, this would be good. Zenny to buy old Dokkan medals would be good. Yeah. World Tournament. If the World Tournament ticket is gone, Dokkan should give SR Awakenings. I do wonder what they'll do with these characters. The SRs and the rares. Are they going to be available with Mr. Satan signatures as well? That shop is going to be so fucking full. It's going to just be endless. There's so many characters, so many things to buy in that shop with the Mr. Satan signatures. Because now every single World Tournament character is going to be available in there. I'm curious to see what this is going to look like. I feel like there's a chance that these SR and rare cards might just be, like, discontinued. I would not be shocked. Like, these units. Which, I mean, I don't know. Because this is the only Pampa in the game. You know, Ninja Murasaki, Manwolf, all these characters. Not like they have... Maybe they would just be added to the general pool. They could do that. That'd be cool. Make this event from 0. EZA, Whis, and Hatchiak. Oh, the super... Yeah, Hero and Villain Extermination event. Awaken the Gohan and Super Vegeta. Yeah, so these are incredibly... Here, let me pull these up. So this is one of the only... It's just Gohan Youth, right? Is that what it is? It's just Gohan Youth. This guy. Yeah, there's only 2 of those. This guy, this SR, and then the World Tournament Gohan Youth, right? Like, those are the only 2. And then there's also the Super Vegeta. Just kind of like one of his like iconic poses right here. Yeah, this one right here. So these 2 free-to-play characters that they could awaken in there for sure. Make a special red zone after clearing all the stages. So like revamp the Hero and Villain Extermination event and then kind of like toss a red zone on it. Yeah, this event, man. This event is torture too, right? Like doing all of the fucking like awakenings in here is brutal because the drop rates are horrible in this. The drop rates here have never been updated. So that one is like really brutal. Really brutal. Gohan into Goku, and then we'd have the Hatchiak, Giant Form, Super Hatchiak. Yeah, would be fun. Would be fun. Every celebration needs a burst mode. Well, wait, they do that though. Burst mode is essentially monthly. Here, let's just go to my. I've made playlists for basically everything. I guess I didn't make a playlist for Super Battle Road. That would be tough to find all the Super Battle Road videos and get them in a playlist though. What are we looking for? Burst mode? Last one was Super 17. This is basically monthly. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 3 months, sort of. 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. Like, it is kind of like a celebration thing, right? Pretty much. Each celebration gets a burst mode. Oh, yeah, we did a lot of burst mode videos for Red. Yeah, burst mode, Red Zone, Kid Buu, man. God damn. You want to talk about fun. That shit was so good. That Max Buffs Kid Buu. Damn, dude. Those were fun times. That was a tough boss. That was a tough ass boss. Max power burst mode. Yep. Damn, that's at 91k. Shit. Dokkan not dead yet. Alright, so there's that, sure. But yeah, this pretty much already is a thing. Every celebration does pretty much already get a burst mode. Crits are useless. 100% of builds today are just dodge and additional. There's a lot of people who are like, nope, that's not true. I love my builds of full crit. This guy I think is like a fan of me for sure. Yeah. One thing with crits, so like let's look at the premium characters, right? So Gohan and Goten, Daima Goku, Baby, Broly, you know, Golden Frieza and Gogeta, this Gohan. I think this character actually doesn't, Gohan and Goten, but most premium characters have got a lot of crit built in. I guess Baby also kind of doesn't really. He does a little bit, but I do not consider this like really crazy. Yeah, no, he does have 60% crit right there. This Broly, of course, you can get to guaranteed crits, right? Like so many characters just have so much crit. He's got crit right there. We go over to Gogeta. And then Gogeta has, just guaranteed crit when he's attacking with 24 key. This is the thing. So many characters just have monster crit. They just throw out crit like candy these days. That is, you could almost say that, like, that's like a bit of an issue with like character kits and stuff, is that like they went too far into crit, dodge, and additional in characters' kits, making hidden potential system not as valuable as it once was, right? Because, like, yeah, so many characters have so much crit. Usually, I don't ever feel the need to put a lot of crit on characters. This Gohan gets a ton of crit from his super attack effects, right? So, it's just like, I never really feel the need to go super crit when all these characters just got a million crit on them, right? 10th anniversary should have stayed. Yeah, see, okay, I disagree. 10th anniversary should have stayed with 4 LRs. SCR Evolution Blue Vegeta and Physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan felt to me to be not related with the mechanics the other 4 had tag. I mean, yeah, they're not tag characters. The other 4 were tags. They could have saved them for a later date with better kits, maybe better gimmicks. Okay. I think with them being 6 LRs rather than 4, there must be some give and take somewhere. So, like, maybe the animations on these characters might have been slightly worse than if Dokkan had just done a 4 LR celebration and these guys had just released at, like, some later date. To me, the 6 LR idea is very good, though, because it would allow them... I mean, I guess for the 10th anniversary, they did just do, like, Fusion, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who is, like a very high-tier hype character. Like, he's not on the Fusion level, but he's, like, kind of like a level down. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's definitely below, like, Super Saiyan 4 characters, Fusions. But, like, he's kind of like a higher hype character, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? Like, 6 LR... My point is, a 6 LR celebration, I think, would allow them to more easily touch on stuff like Saiyan Saga, Namek Saga, Dragon Ball Saga. These characters that, on Twitter, people are very loud about, like, they got to do some Namek Saga, they got to do some Saiyan Saga. Like these types of things. If it's a 6 LR anniversary, to me, the chances that they dip into Namek, Saiyan Saga, and stuff like that just go up way higher. Now, the thing is, outside of the 9th anniversary where all 4 LRs were good, basically every other anniversary, you had the Dokkan Fest exclusives, which were just on kind of like a different level than the Yellow Coin LRs and Carnival LRs. It's pretty much just the 9th anniversary that's not the case, right? But like, the Fusions were way better than the Carnivals this year. 8th anniversary, the Dokkan Fest Spirit Bomb characters were way better than the Carnivals. 7th anniversary, the Gods and Super Saiyan 4s were way better than the Saiyan Saga LRs of Part 2. 6th anniversary, again, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta were way better than the Part 2 LRs. Like, it's just always been the case. So, I don't know, maybe you could, like, respond, like, a rebuttal towards me of, yeah, it's 6 LRs, but they're still not going to be the Dokkan Fest, which are the ones that are always good. These Yellow Coin LRs and Carnival LRs, even anniversary, are often very hit or miss. Outside of the 9th anniversary is the only one where kind of like all 4 were just like great, and all 4 were great like the whole year too. It's the only one, right? Like all these other celebrations was not like that. But I would like to see 11th anniversary with 6 LRs, and I think they could just go in a lot of different directions with it. One problem, major issue with the 10th anniversary, which everyone agrees on, is there didn't need to be 2 Tournament of Power LRs. That was a major issue. And that's that. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, and instead of bullying my cutie Iron, read this. Oh, oops, sorry. Sorry, I was shit talking Iron in this video. Oops, sorry, guys. Yeah, I couldn't help me. I was blasting Iron Cane. My bad, Iron. My goat. Sorry for blowing you away, Aaron. My bad. So, all right. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I certainly would like to see power level improved. No doubt about that. I mean, this idea of removing box space at rank 999 is good. Although, if like server cost issues are like a real thing, and that's why box space is a thing, then they would never do this because like they don't get rid of like the bots and the farming and shit like that. Right? Like, someone could click one button, and they're going to be ranked 2,000 within 1 split second, right? Like, so it's like they can't do that for that reason, right? Yeah, I mean, most of this was just a lot of stuff I mostly agreed with, right? Some good ideas in here too. I am very curious to see what they're gonna do with these characters, like these World Tournament SRs and rares. What is gonna happen with them? Are they gonna be available with the Mr. Satan signature, the Hercule autograph item? We'll see. So, all right. Let me know what you guys thought. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.